Aloha and welcome to Showcase Hawaii, Hawaii's only home shopping show. I'm Wayne Nunez.
And I'm Lori Nunez.
We have a great show for you.
We have some items that are just staples. People buy them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of those things where it really is for any age. But what I find is people love that you can adjust the jute cord, and they really love just the look of the buffalo bone.
I think too, people love switching them out.
Mm-hmm.
People love gifting them to individual people.
Right.
And then the versatility in which you could wear these, because the longer you wear it, it's almost like jade. You know, when you wear jade, it kind of absorbs the oils and it makes it shiny or darker. It gets more to your liking when you're wearing it. So it has this nice, smooth feeling on your body, which is nice. It's nice and cool. And then the jute cord, it gets more flexible and pliable as you wear it more.
Right.
A lot of people never take these off.
Right. Well, there's so many people who love gifting this. You know, you have a lot of people who have large families and they're trying to figure out what to get for everyone. And I love that the name is Mana. You know, Mana, buffalo bone. It's a pendant set of 3, but it's really just like you're talking about, the essence, the feeling behind each piece.
The symbolism too, what it stands for and how it kind of gives you strength and kind of power.
Right.
And that's what I really love about these. They're so simple, yet they express a lot when you're wearing them. And you could really, you could wear like the most expensive outfit. You put this on, it'll still go with it. That's what I like about it.
It just elevates. Well, you know, it's also a talking piece because people will approach you and ask you about the whale tail, or did you visit Hawaii, or is it from someone from Hawaii, or have you seen the whales migrating in Hawaii? You know, there's a lot of talking points. And I love when people are approached and tell me, oh, you know, I just had someone call say, oh, I love wearing, you know, the jewelry that I purchased because people are always coming up to me and admiring it and, you know, talking to me about it. And I get to share stories of my family or my living in Hawaii or visiting Hawaii.
Well, this is another gift that you could give out that's kind of just spans all ages. Men and women love to wear it. It's great to gift out. We have a lot of customers that order these every year and gift them out. So it's one of those gifts that you could give to pretty much anybody at any age, and they're going to love it. And it's, as I said, it's so versatile that you could wear it anytime. I also want to point out that jute cord is adjustable.
That's so great.
So you can put it around your neck and adjust it to any size that you need. Some people like to wear it right in the...
Oh, right where your Aloha shirt or your polo shirt.
Exactly.
Right on your collarbone.
But that's a close-up of the jute. So
it's so beautiful. It really is a nice detail.
Yes.
And, you know, you've got the fish hook right here, which everyone loves, whether you're a fisherman or not. It's just a symbol that so many people love. And I think that, you know, wearing it, people just like the way it looks as well as how it feels, like you were saying. It's a very cool feeling and a cool look.
Yeah, you do feel kind of cool in it. Now, I want to point out that the jute cord is about 26, 27 inches long.
Wow.
Yeah, it's quite long. But when you adjust it, you could adjust it down to somebody who has a very small neck. Let's say you want to adjust it to 12 inches, you can. But we left it longer, so some people like to just slip it over their head.
Well, you know, we have a lot of athletic people, especially here locally. You've got the surfers. They like wearing this because it is okay to wear in the water. Of course, you know, they usually make it tighter so that it doesn't get
flop
lost
around
or get lost.
Yeah.
But this is one of those things, again, where it's really something that's durable and that's going to last. And at such a great price. I know a lot of you are going to call and say, is that the price for just one? But you can see it's for a set of 3.
I also want to point out too, we are individually packing them. So if you do decide to give them out individually, you can do that. They're perfect for a stocking stuffer. If you ship to the mainland, this particular item gets free shipping to the mainland and throughout the Hawaiian Islands, which you know, we're happy to do for you. That's for how long we can do that, I'm not sure.
Right.
But we are happy to do it for you.
Right. But I love that you get 3 different designs.
Right.
You know, you have the whale tail, the fish hook that you're looking at, and the honu. And again, each one has their own symbolism. You know, the honu being the wisdom and longevity, and, you know, the fish hook with the strength and durability. And then I think the whale tail is just symbolic of strength as well, because the whales travel so far and survive.
The migration. And you know, Hawaii sits on one of the 13 national marine sanctuaries, which has even more meaning.
Just one more reason to visit the islands. These are our Puanani hibiscus bracelets, both in different tones of purple. So this is the lavender with the violet background, okay? And you can see it's got a hinge, and then it opens, and then you can just put it right onto your wrist.
Now I have the fuchsia with the purple background. What you're seeing on the screen though is the lavender with the dark purple, or the lavender with the violet.
Yeah, that's what I'm wearing.
Because the violet has a little more blue in it, I think, in that background. So we tried to make sure they matched each other, the 2 colors, but at the same time were different. So with the fuchsia, you have a darker purple, kind of a purple color. And the contrast, I think, really pops the flower. Now, we put a lot of thought in these. These are exclusive to Showcase Hawaii, just like the other ones we featured.
This is our design.
These are our designs.
And you see it has that gold trim, which is so beautiful. And again, you can put it on with one hand. You can open it, right? And then you can just put it right onto your wrist here. And so you don't need to know your bracelet size.
Right. And you could also clip it onto your ear and make it into clip earrings. We never featured clip earrings. No, these are great.
Okay, this is the fuchsia with the purple background. Sorry, I had to get that in really quickly because they're showing it, and I want to make sure you see that it's 2 different bracelets. Now, you can get 1 of each, or you could get 2 of this one and 2 of this one, but you do get 2 bracelets for $39.99, which is such a great deal.
I'm glad you pointed that out, because a lot of people would say, I want 2 lavender. We will give you 2 lavender. Or I want 2 fuchsia. We will give you 2 fuchsia. No, I want 1 of the lavender, 1 of the fuchsia. We could do that.
I have to say, most people want 1 of each.
Right. Most people want 1 of each. But not to confuse things, we still have our black with the gold.
Right.
And then our silver with the white.
Limited quantities.
Limited of everything.
Yeah.
But if you bought the black with the gold, look at how stunning that is with the fuchsia. With the lavender and the violet. See, I'm kind of blown away. I was looking at that because I didn't pair them before, but you can see on the screen we still have these colors too. I want to make sure you know that if you want 1 of each, you can do that. But let's say you want 1 purple and then you want 1 of the silver and white, you can do that. So now we have I know I talk a lot. But what I've tried to say...
Don't get confused. Basically, you can get whatever you want.
You could get whatever you want.
Yeah, any combination that you want, you can get 2. Right. I'll make it easy.
Right. So a lot of people were choosing 1 of each, like you were saying, that's on the screen. That's the gold flower, and then we had the silver flower. The silver is a new addition for us, but people were loving that. But now with the release of the purple, you can add the purple to that.
But I want to show you what's interesting is you might think that you need to only pick the gold. But look at how stunning that looks.
Right.
With the silver in between.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
So
good.
Lori likes to discover these different combinations when we're on air, because when she does that, she's kind of like, oh,
mesmerized.
I didn't even think of that.
But I have to say, it just makes it so fun to wear. And it makes, I think when you're getting dressed or you're ready to go somewhere, or just that process, sometimes it can be stressful. Oh no, what should I wear? I want to make sure I look nice, and does this match or whatever? It's so
I don't think that.
Much nicer.
That goes through your head?
Yeah, sometimes. So
that's what takes her so long, and that's why I have a chair by the door, and I sit there and I wait.
A lot of you know about that chair by the door, right?
Yeah, that's why.
So the thing is, though, when you have things that match,
like socks,
whether it's your clothes, your shoe matches your outfit, whatever, your makeup matches, but when your jewelry matches, and you feel like, I don't know, you feel really put together.
Fancy.
Yeah, but even, like, you could be wearing something solid. That makes it easy, right? Like solid black or solid white or solid pink, solid blue, solid purple, whatever. And then you just want to add some color and some design, and then it becomes a focal point. Looking for Hawaii-inspired items at affordable prices? Watch Showcase Hawaii at 6:30 a.m., 3 p.m., and 12:30 a.m. every day on Spectrum Channel 1016.
Now, I needed to have something on for myself, because a lot of times Showcase Hawaii is very geared to what Lori likes.
Gosh.
So I need to feel special too.
Right.
And this is not only a way to be special, but I never have to take it off.
Well, you should take it off.
I know.
I mean, we always tell everyone.
Yes.
And then we even include a care card that tells you to preserve the shine and luster of the piece.
Yes. I hear it.
You want it shiny and
You know
sparkly.
what it is? It's like, I'm a hypocrite. Do as I say, not as I do. But sometimes I'm wearing things, I don't want to take it off. I feel good with it. And,
no, I mean, we have a lot of people who say, I just want to keep it on. But we always let you know.
You do want to preserve the shine. You want to keep it clean.
Yeah.
And to wear it in the ocean or to wear it in the shower has those abrasive cleansers, that exfoliate you, and it really wears away at the finish of any jewelry.
Well, I always tell people, just look at how your shower tiles get dull.
Yeah.
It's from that soap buildup.
Yeah, and then the ocean, I mean, sometimes there's a rogue wave and you get trashed and there's sand in there and it's gonna act like an abrasive.
Even if you ride that wave, there's sand in the water.
Yeah, so I want to go over, this is a special we're having. We feature the same fish hook, but it's different this time. Because this time we're featuring all different chains, and they have an extension which is 2 inches more on the chain. But this time we're featuring Figaro curb 5 millimeters chains with this amazing price. What you see on
amazing.
Screen is a Figaro chain. You could see the bigger link and then the smaller links. This is in the silver. So we have the gold plated like we did before and the silver plated, but this is the Figaro style, and this is the back side or front, depending on what you want to call it, of the Hawaiian scroll. Now this is the curb link.
Wow. I think people are gonna love this because they're always asking
for a bigger
wider
chain.
Yeah.
And it's not that much more. So if you got the rope chain, you'll love the rope chain. But if you want a wider 5 millimeter chain, this is great. And then this is the curb link with the flip side of the Hawaiian scroll fish
Well,
hook.
and don't forget, let's talk about that beautiful Hawaiian scroll fish hook.
Yes.
It's got that wonderful koa on the front side. Each piece is going to look different because of the wood grain and the tones of the wood, and it is protected on the front side.
Well, it has that inlay that is recessed in a channel, and then there's a resin coating that kind of locks in the essence of the wood grain.
Oh, you explained that so well.
And you can, thank you. And you can see it really well, very clear. It's almost like a piece of glass over.
Right. And then, because people always ask, they don't want the wood to get damaged, but it's not. It's protected.
Right. Now, there's a flip side. That's why we call this reversible.
Yes.
Because if you want to wear it on the koa side, you can wear it on the koa side. If you want to flip it over and wear it on the Hawaiian scroll side.
Right.
So it's almost like two fish hooks
It is
in one.
2 for 1, and that is a beautiful scroll design.
Well, that's side
you
by
can
side.
see. Yeah. I mean, we know we're going to get calls where people say, oh, I want both, or I want one of each.
Or they're going to say, well, it was a different price last month. Well, it was a different price last month because it was a smaller 2mm rope chain, which we still have. So when you log on to the site, you're going to have your options. You're going to have the rope chain that's smaller at 2mm, which is a lesser price. And then you're going to have this 5mm option in the Figaro or the curb link. So we aim to please, and we want to make sure everybody gets exactly what they want. Now give us a call at 888-965-7467.
Or our local number is 808-892-3337.
Or you could log on to www.showcasehawaii.tv. I think that this next item is going to do the same thing.
Yes.
So if you're watching at the beginning of the month, you have to get in on this special because not only is this a beautiful piece, it's our new Hawaiian scroll adjustable bangle. It's super affordable.
Okay.
This is our own design.
This is our own own design, exclusive to us. You won't find it anywhere else. And we have been working on this for some time now.
Years.
And, you know, it's kind of fun to be able to say we're excited about you receiving these items and being able to offer it to you. It's nice to be excited about something.
Well,
but I feel really happy about it because I feel like I know you're going to be so happy to get it.
I mean, these were requested, and we find that a lot of people don't know their bracelet size.
Well,
so this was one of the solutions we came up with.
What we want is, right, when you order something for yourself, that you get it and you can put it on, wear it, and be happy.
Right.
You don't have to say, oh, it doesn't fit.
It's like a new pair of shoes. You know, when you buy new shoes.
That's a good analogy.
And you get them in the mail, or you order them online, and they come. And you're so excited because you're anticipating, and you know what they're going to look like. You know what you're going to wear them with. You put them on, and they're too small.
Well, and we always get this, right? When someone's ordering a bracelet. Okay, oh, okay, what size do you want? Well, I don't know.
Well, the last time I was a size 7.
In high school.
Yeah, in high school.
And then...
Doesn't happen.
When you're ordering for somebody, they're like, oh, I want to surprise them. Okay, what size? I don't know. I have no idea.
Exactly.
So what happens is, if it gets sent to that person, whether it's local or to the mainland or wherever, and then they open it and it doesn't fit, right? It's too small or it's too big.
And you know, the worst thing is, and it doesn't fit, and they never wear it because they're too embarrassed to ask or tell you that it's too small or too big. So they never wear it, and that's not what the gift giver wants. They want you to wear it.
Or they give it to someone else, which, you know, I mean, that wasn't the plan. So here's our solution that we're very happy to bring you, right?
Yes.
So it's adjustable. It's like, I think that's my favorite word now. Because
adjustable? I'm adjustable.
You are. You're adjustable and flexible.
Right, exactly.
So, what we mean by adjustable is you can squeeze it to make it smaller.
Right.
You can pull it to make it bigger.
Right.
And see, when we tell you what is your size, in fact, I just had this happen. So she was ordering a custom bracelet, and I said, "What size are you?" And she said 7.
Uh-huh.
And I said, 7 is very small. 7 is 7 inches in a circle.
Right. That's pretty tiny.
Is that around your wrist? Now, our daughter is under 100 pounds, very petite.
Tall and lanky.
And she wouldn't like that word, lanky.
Yes.
Tall and fit.
And fit.
And she is not a 7.
Right.
So I said, okay. So I said,
but she takes after me. Look at these hands. She takes but she doesn't have big hands. She has long, slender hands.
So I walked her through, and if you've been watching, you know the drill. The measurement is not around the wrist. The measurement is not, don't make a fist, it's going to be too big. The measurement is around the knuckles. Don't forget to include your thumb knuckle, right? So she does the measurement, and she goes, oh, okay, I'm a 10. So wait.
So she must have been going like,
I don't know. We just went from 7 to 10. So I said, oh, I don't think this is going to work.
Right.
So anyway, we tried again, and it turns out she was 8.5.
So how do you go from 8.5 to 10?
So, okay, look how, this is about a 9. I think
we go up to a size 9.
All the way. It's 9 inches in a circle, right? So I can easily point my fingers like I'm going to put on a bracelet.
Or like you're going to tell me where to go or what to do.
Yeah.
Over there.
And you can see it has to get over my thumb, over my knuckles, and it's no problem.
But the beauty in that is that if you're a size 9, it'll open right up.
Yeah.
And the thing, I designed it so that the opening mechanism looks good when it's opened up. It's almost a feature of the bracelet itself.
It's like a decorative.
Decorative, yes.
Okay, so here's the thing. Now, normally, and some of you say, I work in the garden, I have arthritis, I use my hands a lot. So my knuckles are, it's big around here, but I'm small in the wrist. So look, if I put on a size 9, right, I have it fully open, you see all this space. So I could push it all the way up here, which I don't mind wearing it here sometimes.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I mean, you can, right? Some people like that look. But
well, maybe you're in the garden, you don't want it banging around.
Yeah, or you're chopping in the kitchen.
So you open it up and you slide it up.
Yeah,
but you don't want to take it off.
Right, or you're washing your hands or whatever, and you don't,
I didn't think of that as a design feature.
Okay.
But that's good.
But my point is that a lot of you are like, oh, I don't want it this big around my wrist. Well, now you can squeeze it and you can make it smaller. So you can squeeze it to however skinny you want to, what's the smallest?
7.5.
7.5.
Which is a perfect
inches.
Size.
I can barely get 7.5. It's very tight, I'll be honest. I can barely get 7.5 over my knuckles. 7 3/4 is the best fit for me, but most bracelets, it's either 7.5 or 8, so I'd probably have to move up to the 8. But here, I can squeeze it and see, I can make it as tight as I want, and I can play with that and push it down and make it smaller so it's around my wrist and it fits nicer. Oh my gosh.
And you can go to a buffet and eat all the salty things you want. Because you could blow up.
Thank you.
Or you could be allergic to something, blow up. It won't even affect.
I can hear the phones ringing now. It's ringing off the hook because everybody is like, oh my goodness, I've been waiting for this. Not just for yourself, but for all the people on your gift list, for all the special occasions coming up. This is a great piece. It's so beautiful. It's our Hawaiian scroll adjustable bangle. And we make it over brass because that makes it affordable and durable. And the thing is, and we talk about this all the time, is, we have so many people calling and saying, well, at some point for graduation or for the wedding day or, some special birthday, I do want to gift my daughter or whoever a more expensive, $250, $300, $400, $500 bangle, which that would be over sterling silver, or I'm going to spend upwards of For a gold piece, it's probably
$5,000.
Thousands of dollars for a solid gold piece. Well, let me take that back. Everybody always says, I want a solid gold bracelet. Then when they hear the price, they're like, okay.
Well, gold is at an all-time high.
It's never been this high before, I don't think, right, in history. So, anyway, everyone always agrees, I'm okay with starting out with something that is very durable, will last, and let's see if they're responsible and they don't lose it or damage it, and then we can move up. And I think that's a great idea.
Well, I love it when our viewers, when people call in and we recognize names, we will immediately grab the phone. Sometimes we fight over who we want to talk to because it's like, oh, I haven't talked to them in a while. You talked to them last time. I want to see how they're doing. But it brings us so much joy to have somebody called in that's a longtime viewer and customer, and they're able to get in on some of these deals. And it's funny because if they haven't called in a while and a new customer calls in and they'll call in and say, oh, I want 3 of those, I'm thinking, oh, so-and-so, I love selling them, but so-and-so might not be able to get it this time, and I feel kind of bad. But it's exciting because I know that whoever gets it is going to love it, and that we'll get more eventually.
I have to point out now, if you get our recording, it doesn't mean that we don't love you and didn't want to pick up the phone.
It means we're super busy.
It just means that we can't pick up. And so for example, Rodolfo called, great customer. He has been shopping with us for many years.
Many
always
years.
Gift giving and so thoughtful, always so thoughtful. And so he was just sharing how it's really nice when the people he gives it to, and I had to think for a minute because he gives it to his niece, his sister, he gives a lot. And I think it's really nice for him when someone will call him back and just say, that was so thoughtful, or that was really nice. And just today he was saying he was going to gift his sister something, and he said, her favorite color is blue. So he picked something that was blue, and I thought, that's so nice.
It's very easy to order. You could log on to www.showcasehawaii.tv, or you could give us a call at 888-965-7467. Well, we hope you're able to get in on one of these great deals today.
The ordering process is so fast and so easy, so log on to showcasehawaii.tv.
Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.